This is the book of Revelations 11 verse 14. The second world passed, behold, the third will come quickly. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makar Kadash, and the Heavenly Father. True name is Yahweh, and his unbegotten Son, Bahashem, and the name of Mashiach Shai. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the last Wakadas of the tongue. I said Barak Thumb to the elders and apostles, Ba'akim, Akbaf, and I said Shalom. And this is a sit-down lesson, even though I did a sit-down lesson kind of similar to this yesterday when it was a news article from CBS News / Yahoo News about the President Maduro of Venezuela, because you had the Trump administration, I would say like 2.5 weeks ago, sent that arrest warrant from President of Venezuela. I believe it was like worth $50 million. And then the Trump administration has changed its mind, has dug down on it because they accused the president of Venezuela for corruption, especially with the situations that's been taking place down there, South America between the borders as well too. And then they had, I believe the United States deployed like 4,000 troops to tackle the situation down there, the borders, the southern border, and, close to near down there in South America as well too, Latin America. Of those ongoing situations, that have been taking place for the past 2.5 weeks. Now, you got the President Maduro. He didn't take that threat lightly. So he potentially said he's going to deploy like 4.5 million militaries to counter U.S. military. So we're going to see how that plays out. Yep, it says a big war about to begin potentially in the Caribbean islands, down there in South America, Latin America, and the President Maduro to deploy potentially 4.5 million militaries, 4.5 million militaries to counter the U.S. Military. And this is from Dabu 7. I give him credit for that. Play this up 2 minutes and 25 second video clip. Play this before I bring up that. Matter of fact, before I bring that out, bring out that Joel. And this is the prophet Joel, chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, right? This is been claimed among the Gentiles because this is a future prophecy we're seeing in the making. That's why we're seeing nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, modern ruler against modern ruler. The second will pass, behold, the third will come quickly. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men in war draw near and let them come up. The prophet Joel gave verse 10. Beat your plowshares and the swords and the pony hooks and the spears, and let the weak say I'm strong. This is the book of Matthews 24 in verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, right? Wars and rumors of wars between the nations, tensions against one another, which goes into ethnos. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must first come to pass, but then it's not yet. Matthew 24 verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places.
This is Dabu 7. We have a huge war front that is about to open up in the Caribbean and in Latin America, and this involves everything all the way up to the U.S. southern border. And it's going to affect the homeland here in America. We now have 3 U.S. missile destroyers heading toward Venezuela to combat Maduro. It has everything to do with what they're saying is this narco-terrorist units that are moving about. Now, they went out and they labeled Trenta Iraqua and the Sinaloa cartel as designated terrorist units, meaning they're going to treat them like any of the terrorists they ever have in the past, and they're going to mow them down and try to put them to an end. Now, we have Maduro not taking too kindly to that, saying, you can try to send whatever you want, I'm going to counter it. The U.S. sending 3 destroyers down into the area, surveillance aircraft. You have the P-8 surveillance planes that are going back and forth in the region. They even have attack submarines stationed like it's about to go off. Maduro saying you can send all of it. He's going to deploy 4.5 million militia members to counter these outlandish threats. And remember, they've sent Trinidad and Aragua all the way up into the United States. They've been doing stuff all over this country, inside the country. And there's a network going from Venezuela all the way to here. And a lot of it funneling the drugs like fentanyl and other exotic drugs into the United States. It's taking the lives of hundreds of thousands of people in this country. So, this is the setting. It looks like big war is about to unfold, and people are not even paying attention. And it looks like it's going to come raining down on Maduro. So this could affect things. There could be major blowback is my biggest concern in terms of this country, bombings, attacks, anything that they can throw at us in the midst of this. But as we can see, it's definitely set up. At any moment now, it's going to commence. Join me on the live streams where I'm talking about this in greater detail. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see you guys there. Much love.
Come in.